12. Yeah, we got enemies everywhere. Okay, let's have a look at the replay. Oh yeah, we're in big trouble in the center. Well, that's odd. Let's see if the log is too long. We're gonna have to watch that anyway, so I might as well turn on the logging now. Yeah, okay. Yep, it's on. Okay. Alright, so let's look around before I see how badly damaged I am. Oh wow, mines. That's really good. He's got engineers in here. Anti-tank rifle team. Interesting. Let's see what we got here. This, I think another one of mine. No, they got pushed back. Well, now they're stacked. That's not good. Yeah. My approach here was really gonna hurt. Okay. Well, that's how it goes. I mean, try and learn from it. My casualties are getting pretty good. I think so are his though. I mean, well, in the center, this platoon is finished. There's really nothing left. I think I'm gonna pull back. There's nothing there. But the problem with that is if I pull back, he's going to actually keep advancing here, I think. Okay, so let's check formation leaders for suppression. Yeah, I lost another scout in there, I think. Oh, that one must have been a... Shit. Okay, no suppression there, even though he did take some shots. They won't be suppressed. It's a battle in which many mistakes were made, and I'm paying for them all at once. Oh well, that's all I can say. I wish I could say it's a battle I'd like to forget, but it's not. gonna work that way to try and figure out what I did wrong, which is always the tricky part. I've reached that point where I can easily decipher what I've done wrong. I have some ideas, but I don't know, maybe not get into them yet. Maybe I'll leave that at the end. Yeah, it's good. I think I didn't move into there very quickly. That's killed that idea. Hmm. Okay, so let's look around. Don't think you can see anything from there. And one enemy seen that way. Yeah, yeah, I'm really seeing how much more time I had to advance here. I really slowed down way too early. Because I think most of his infantry are just showing up now. Or maybe he's just decided there's no point in holding back anymore. I don't know. I really got to work on the first few turns when I'm because that's really where I'm throwing the battle away more than anything else. I think I can manage the actual combat part. I mean, the options in there are very limited, but at this point, we actually got some suppression there. He's suppressed and retreating. Let's see if he'll rally. Okay, Sergeant reduced suppression to 9. He's still pinned though. At least he can see things. We'll see if we can rally him again later. Okay, well, I don't have my choice here anymore. I'm gonna have to pull back. My face looks like I'm facing another full platoon here. One of the difficulties of playing the humans is that you have to get used to fighting with a smaller force. Now I'm not sure if that's really just in this in the enhanced mod because of the balance in the he's retreating. That means he's gonna pull back anyway. Might leave him like that. Might leave him like that, I don't know. We'll see. I'll leave him like that for now. I won't waste because he's quite heavily suppressed. 30. Yeah. Chances of being able to rally him completely are quite low. Yep, the center is completely fucked out. There's nothing I can do. I don't have any units there. Completely misjudged that situation, I think. But really, I blew it in the early, again, in the early few turns. I think I could have advanced a lot more I slowed down in like turn 3. What was it, 4? I think probably turn 3. I think I could have probably kept advancing until turn 5, and still gotten somewhere. But yeah, well, need to work on that. Enemy scene. I don't know who it is. It's there. Look around. He's still very suppressed though. So he must have taken shots again because he was out in the open. Let's try rallying him. Got a sergeant reduce suppression. He's able to move. Don't know where he's gonna go if he moves. No suppression there. He has it as a target, but his range is 0, so he wouldn't have done anything anyway. Okay, no suppression, and he's good. Apparently can't see. Okay, so he's the one who spotted that. Nobody else has, unfortunately. Anti-tank rifle team, probably not. I'll look at that later. So enemy scene. Where? There and don't see the other one. Let's look around. See if we can figure it out. No, says I can see 2 of them, but I don't see the other one. Come out, wherever you are. Can't be the routed unit. No, it's not. Line of sight doesn't extend that far. Okay, I don't see the other one. Where? Oh, there. Okay. So it's very difficult to tell. For some reason, they decided that it was a good idea to have the visible units be harder to see because they made they changed like these red ones you can't see. Those are not in your line of sight. Current line of sight for the unit that's selected, and then they decide to make the ones that you could see much harder to actually turn out. Now, I mean, when this game's old, in those days there was less colors, so that might have been a good choice, but these days it doesn't seem to work that well for me. Or maybe my eyes are just going bad, I don't know. Or both, could be. Enemy scene all the way up here, I think. Yeah, that's too far away to be useful. Mortars are still firing, but I don't believe it. Except for him, that's weird. An HQ. Yeah, getting hit pretty hard down here too. Better if the game was abandoned from my point of view. It's not going well. It is not going well. And actually looks like there's no victory X's to be taken. I might be able to move up here, but I don't know. The thing of it is, I mean, he looks like he has more than a company's worth of infantry. Like I've got a company plus one platoon. I think he's got way more than that because it's probably cheaper. At this stage of the war, the Frenchians are probably a lot cheaper. Oh, well, there weren't that many of them afterwards, so I don't know how that would have worked out. Yeah, there should be another. There was another platoon leader down here, so there's at least 2 platoons down here. This is definitely another platoon, and the LMGs are probably another platoon, or part of another platoon. He just separates his HMGs, and I have no idea what's back here. So they've been laying mines, so the chances of being able to take that are now very, very low because I don't have anybody who can clear the mines, right? So I'm done. I mean, this battle is done for me. Just kind of hanging on until the end. Right now, there's really nothing else I can do. Because now that I know that he's got engineers planting mines here, the chances are there's mines in these X's. So trying to take them would result in noticeable casualties. Maybe not significant. I mean, one mine will probably kill one, or well, one mine will kill one of your soldiers, basically. But he's had 12 turn or more than that to put. Well, probably not in these ones because he hasn't. He only took those now. But actually, what I think probably happened was he probably moved something through there now. The thing is, it'd be hard for him to have placed a mine here. I guess he could have done from this hex here. Anyway, back to the problem at hand. Yeah, the problem is I'm seeing a lot of enemies, but they're all very far away. Okay, yeah, we're seeing that, and of course because it's a routed unit, we don't actually get any indicator on it at all, because it's harder to see, so yeah, a little bit backwards. Expression 17, we should try to, let's go through the whole platoon first. 27, so we definitely have, oh yeah, we have a lot of rallying. I don't know, fucking hell. Okay, well, let's try. The sergeant rallied, so that means I've still got some points available. I might leave him. That's quite a tall order to rally him enough that he can do something useful. I'm gonna try rallying him. And Sergeant rallied, so that's good. And he's okay. can see some useful targets already. They're not suppressed. No targets visible there, and he's not suppressed. He's suppressed. Let's try rallying him, and hopefully he failed. Okay, so that's he can move though, so I can do something with him. Yeah. Now these guys probably have him as a target. As soon as he fires or does anything, they'll well, no, they won't. I don't think the infantry will opportunity fire him. Yeah, so now he said French armor is very expensive, so the main reason is that you can only buy them in platoons. You can't really buy them in sections, so the way you can with some other nations, like the Germans. So that makes them very expensive because you can't buying a whole platoon of tanks is way over the limit for 1,000-point battle with a 10% limit on armor. So he may not have taken any. It's entirely possible. So I'm actually being overwhelmed by pure numbers. That's not a bad way to do it. Difficult to do with the Germans. I'm planning to have my opponent play the Germans for a few battles, and we'll see how that works, because I'm interested to see what he does. I mean, he's much more experienced than I am, so he should be able to do something. Something much better than I can with 1,000 points. So let's see. Okay, so that's it. Yeah. Now we're under the planning. Well, these guys are pulling back. There's really not much choice. Well, we're gonna need smoke here, I think. Smoke is blocked. This line of sight is already blocked, so that smoke has helped that way. Smoke has helped that way. I don't know why he dropped smoke there. Because of the MG, because of these things, right? So, okay, so, but now we didn't put any there. So I'm probably gonna deploy smoke there and pull back. Should I attempt to rally him? It's going to require 2 rally attempts. What is his rally? 73. His morale is 71. Actually, that's pretty good. That's really good. So I think I will attempt. Now, these guys have rallied enough that they can move. Yeah. So we'll attempt to rally here. No, we'll wait. So we're gonna try rallying that. I think it's time to pull back here. There really is no point in trying to hold on anymore. Let's see, let's look around. Do I see anything back there? I see anything else? Just a 2. Doesn't mean anything. They were not fired at. So they haven't actually been seen yet. Yet. So we can see 4. 2 over there. 1 over there. And probably... Okay. both of these are retreating at the moment. Okay, up here. I really should zoom in to do this. It's a bit more pleasant to look at. So, I know he's been placing mines. I mean, we don't know how many there are. I assume he's been placing them from this side, so that could be a very large number of turns. He hasn't been able to place any here. Well, no, that's not true. You don't actually have to be... I mean, you place the mines in front of the engineer, so it's entirely possible he's placed... What's name's there? So I think I'll move this scout forward just to have a look, but we need to take care of that first. So, like normal, that scout won't move before the infantry takes any action. It's only seen by one there. He's moving forward, which is probably the only reason why we've seen him. Okay, so change of plan here. Yeah, so this will mean that I will be forced to move in here, which is result in... Actually, that's still only one hex that he can be attacked from, because there's nobody in here. So, but there's bound to be mines in here, and I don't have any way to clear it. And like infantry can clear mines, but they actually have to move into the hex, which obviously could result in casualties when you do that. I mean, the point of allowing infantry to move mines is that you can actually leave them in the hex, but it takes them a very, very long time. Like if they move into a hex and then discover there's mines in it, they can take a very long time to clear anything. So, yeah, I don't see any way to gain victory X's here. Well, I mean, I can just move in and take them because the casualties take the casualties, right? But is it worth it? I don't know. I mean, I've taken quite a lot of casualties, so it would be good to take some victory X's, but I don't know if I want to, how much more I want to sacrifice to do that. Because this is a lost cause in the center. This is finished. This platoon only has one, count 'em, one undamaged squad member. Wow. I mean, so that one's been wiped out. This one's been basically wiped out. It's down to, yeah, he's like half strength now. Yeah, pulling back here is the only option. I can try to move forward here, so I think that's probably what I'll do. So what I need to do is figure out what these scouts are going to do. Look around, see if there's anything else we can see. No, so we'll move forward that way. Well, if he moves forward to there. Been staying in that hex for a long time because he's dug in. Okay, that is not a helpful move, if I'm honest, but actually nobody else can see him there anyway. Okay, we'll leave the LMGs for now. I need to do something about the scout. He's got middle suppression on him. He's ready. That is not good. It's only patrol, so unless there's something else around that I can't see, this is a problem. I can't actually hit him from there. That might be safer. He never opportunity fired at it. Probably didn't really see it. I'm assuming it didn't attack, because I got very little suppression here. No, he did fire at it. He's just got it as a target. Okay, so we'll fire at it from here. That will free up. Annoying thing is, oh, that was him. Okay, so yeah. Well, the opportunity fired. They didn't cause much. It must have. I don't know if he moved in or he just attacked. No, I don't think he fired because that would have caused more suppression. I think they're armed with SMGs. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's bad enough at close range. You would have got a good shot in. They did not opportunity fire, so chances are we haven't actually been seen. I'm going to push them back again. Okay, well that helps because now now we can see that hex, and that's about it. Yeah, we'll move the squad forward here. I want to have the scouts get adjacent to these hexes, and check them out and see if there's any mines in them before we try anything silly. Now we'll leave them there for a turn. Okay, so those scouts are moved. Two enemies seen. Who's the other one? There. Okay, so this involves some risk. Let's see. is ready. Actually can't see anybody. I was going to look at the replay again. Let's do that so I can get it into the log. A bit of jumping around here. That's usually what happens when the battle goes really sideways and like not really having that much fun anymore. I just tend to not focus on doing things the proper way. So I turn that on. Yeah. So let's just watch that again. Back there. The LMG firing at him lots of times. Well, the main problem with two-man scouts is they get killed very easily. AVMG is still active. Yeah, that unit is still there. Right, so, let's have a look at the log. Assuming I can figure out where it is. What? What? Shit. What just happened? Why is it not in there? Okay, I don't know why that is not showing me useful things. What's going on? Oh, it is. It's confusing. Wow, there was so much going on in that turn. Hard to believe he replayed it, you know? Well, probably only took him 10 minutes. Okay, there it is. Now, let's match this up so that I can tell what is actually in here. Well, that's annoying. Looking for... Okay, so here, that's... Okay, from there... Wow, okay. Well, holy crap, it's like 2 pages on the screen. It would be... I have no idea if there's a way to scroll back on that log that it shows you on the screen. I've not found any key that'll do it. Okay, LMG section firing at shits and range 3 hexes. This must be in the south. No, this is in the north, I think. Yeah, and then the LMG took a shot. It was at 15%. Wow. No wonder they were still suppressed. Now, one thing that I did notice is that it seems that this unit is still here. We just don't have anybody who can see it right now. So, anyway, I think the plan here is unenable a weapon, and he has some smoke. So, let's see if I can do this without getting shot at. Okay. It's time to pull back. Yeah. Well, we can just pull back in the line of sight. Let's see if he'll rally. I'm able to attempt rally. Well, I'm caught on a road now. Wow, he had a really long range set there. I guess well, actually, he probably had me as a... No, he would have lost me as a target. So, the question is, line of sight is there. This is blocking line of sight, it looks like. So maybe I actually want to move again. That one is retreating anyway. Okay, so moving back this way. And I brought 2 units into sight. There. Which means that if I pull back here, that will put them in line of sight. Actually puts them in line of sight right away. Not sure by who. Now, I think my mistake there was not disabling the weapon before I moved, because there's a theory that when the weapon is disabled, it doesn't. You're less easily spotted because the spotting routines are looking for active weapons rather than. Don't ask why. I don't know. Looking for active weapons rather than actual units. Because in the game, really, only the weapons matter. The units are just images. They don't represent anything. I mean, there's nothing in the game about them. I mean, speaking as a programmer, that makes sense to me. That you might do it that way, simply because those are the only things that you can actually that the game needs to keep track of. What weapons are firing, what weapons can be fired, and the position of them. I mean, the fact that logically they're attached to an infantry squad is completely irrelevant to the game, really. They just move together when the player moves them, right? But there's no proof of that, unfortunately. It would be nice. I don't think he can't perform any actions as far as I can tell. So I think what we're going to do is actually... That means I do need to enable a weapon. Now, I don't know if I can actually do this because... Yeah, it did let me. Okay. Now he's still in line of sight, but he's not. So when he pulls back this way... let's see. Yeah. Turn off the weapon. For now, we'll assume the theory is correct. The thing is that, I mean, this theory has been put forward by someone who's been playing the game a very, very long time, and it's obviously based on some observation they've made, and I've somewhat observed it as well, because I noticed scouts don't have their weapons turned off, don't get seen. Now, when you get into visual, like short range, like 3 or 4 X's, then it probably doesn't matter that much. Yeah, he's not line of sight of anybody. So pull back here. He still is not. So, I'm gonna try rallying him, but to be honest, I don't think it's worth it. He's retreating, that means he's gonna run away by himself. Actually, what I'd like to do is move that one again. So what I might do is actually deploy smoke there. Okay, before I do that, let's see. Yeah, just deploy smoke there. let's see that what that cut off. It didn't actually cut off anything. I can still see that. Now this is risky because moving 2 hexes in potential line of sight of the enemy. Okay. Now, the only place I can pull back to is to the orchard. I don't really have... There's no way I'm getting back to the trees. I'm gonna let this guy retreat because he'll be retreating behind smoke. Whether he'll do that before the enemy gets a chance to shoot him to pieces, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I think if I deploy smoke there... No, if I deploy smoke... it's too late. Can't do anything about it. The thing I can do is pull back to here. But I'm not even sure that will help. Yeah, look, I think... Well, center is finished. What turn are we on? Can we hurry up and get to the end? Yeah, well, this is what happens when I just don't... I haven't made a good plan right from the beginning. So this year, he is retreating. I haven't decided whether I want to try rallying him. Gonna retreat that way, which isn't very helpful. And the LMG fired at him. The heavy MG fired at them. There's another heavy MG firing from somewhere. 12 hexes. Let's have a look, because if we hit the Kobolwagen... Well, wherever it is not line of sight anymore probably because of the smoke. Now, he can't rally, but he can move. Okay, so, these guys can actually move. We move the scouts first. He hasn't been attacked, so I'm guessing that's because he hasn't actually been seen. However, that won't last. Scout moves there. If he pulls back to there... Why the hell does it show me the best one last? It's really quite a weird algorithm the game uses for that. I mean, one would think it would show you... Actually, I think it's showing you the one that fired at last, because it has a target. And that's probably the one it shows first. So it's just probably like a ring buffer or something. Something fired at him. No, at the end, an HMG section retreated. Might be that one on the south, maybe? It's hard to know. That's routed, so he hasn't run yet. Okay, how many can he see? 4. Let's look around, see if it changes. No. Oh, they dispersed. Well, that's helpful. By quite a lot, actually. Okay, let's get a scout this way. Now you will have to move. You can still see those two up there. Right, to the side of that one. So I think he'll move this way, and that one will move into the building, because that position is not that helpful. I'll leave him there for now, just in case, because you can still see that hex. Well, let's see if we can move the other units first, and then we'll try rallying that one to see if he can be gotten the hell out of there. Might leave him there. There's actually only one enemy in sight. has a 30% chance of hitting him. Might be worth taking a shot. See if we can cause a few casualties. He took in. He's taken a total of 3 casualties. One thing the log is not helpful is doesn't tell you which unit that is. You're actually looking at. It's quite an art. I haven't picked it up yet to decipher the log. It is very useful, but it has a lot of information in there that is difficult to tell who it is, because this is, it says things like HMG section firing at Schützentrooper at 15 hexes now. Yeah, which ones where, so you have to kind of figure it out, which is a lot of manual effort. The game, I mean, that is the main complaint I think I would have, is that it is a very old game, and it wasn't well designed, which is, I think, is SSI's main flaw. I think a lot of things in here are still SSI's fault, not really Matrix's. They just used whatever SSI gave them, right? So that would be a Fusel versus Schützentrooper somewhere. It's 6 hexes. That would be 3, right? 4. Actually, he doesn't have him as a target. Interesting. That's interesting. He doesn't actually have him as a target. That means nobody fired at him. No, somebody did. And we can't see him. Because his range changed. Let's see if anybody fired at him at 3 hexes. I mean at 4 hexes. Yeah, I think I found it. It caused 1 casualty. They fired a second time, it didn't cause any casualties. I think if that's the correct one, because it would have to be at 4 hexes as well. Well, there's a lot of them like that. Thing is, that one doesn't have a target, so he didn't fire back. He didn't fire back at anything. Yeah, it was a lot. The reason that my casualties are so high, because it's all short range combat in the open, no cover. And he had to jump on me because he had the advantage of having taken the best positions before I could get there, due to my own incompetence. So I might take 1 shot here, just to see what happens. And they pulled back. Okay, well, that was surprising. Yeah, well, now it's dropped, so we don't really have another good chance of getting a hit in there. So I'm actually going to pull him back, because if I do, then I will lose sight of him. It's tempting to take another shot, but it looks like I may lose the ability to move if I do that, so let's just not trust our luck. Okay. This one is a bit of a problem because he's going to have to move over here. and there's a good chance there's units over here. I'm actually thinking how to move and pull this one back because right now, if I do that, then the smoke will help to cover that side a little bit. Yeah, they're ready. They may actually have a target on them. Or have a range. Yeah, these guys had very long ranges set. So, because they fired at him at from way back here. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so he was ready for me. He had seen me. He was just waiting for me to shoot. He took a casualty. Pull him back. Actually, that made it worse. Because he's got in line of sight of more, and he just fired. So let's see. Okay, gonna have to take a chance. Yeah, so he was ready for me. He'd seen me and was just waiting for me to take that shot, right? This is quite a risky thing because I'm not really sure if there's anybody over here. I have I have the scout there that can spot something if he gets shot at. Alright, so in theory I can leave him there. And he will retreat, but that's just gonna put him about he's gonna move about 1 hex. Which isn't really all that great. Okay, so we'll try rallying him because there's nothing else there's no other units I want to rally here. Okay, he's still pinned. We have rally points. Let's try and rally him then since we're going down that rabbit hole. And he rallied again. Wow. Yeah, well, I mean, it's experience 71, morale 74. It's no surprise there. The numbers tell it all. And he has a very high rally rating, so started at 71 or 74 or something like that. Costs you 2 points every time you rally from that number until you fail a check. Versus I can't remember with experience. I think it's against morale, and then you can't rally after that, and the number drops to 0. The rally rating. Yeah, man, some things in games are really they've very simple design, but quite effective in simulating what needs to be simulated. Okay, so okay, so the question is, do I move them back that way instead? No, let's put them on the building here. And immediately gets 3 enemies seen. Well, actually, I think you could see those already anyway. And we'll move this one back here. Gives him a line of sight all the way down over there. Might be useful. Probably not. There's only one enemy in sight, the LMG here. Okay, let's try to rally him now. Again? Yeah. Yeah, another good squad. Wasted so many good men here. Well, they're only digital, I know, but geez. I could rally again. That doesn't really help that much. There's too much smoke in the way now. Okay, if you can see that from there. Then now my problem is that he's probably got range set. He's probably got a range set that's gonna be bad. Actually, what I'm thinking of doing is maybe pulling him back. I was moving 4. That's like he moved two X's. I don't know why I couldn't get a good hit on him. That's really annoying. I have to keep in mind there's another squad here, so all my positions are now really being clearly advertised. What I'd like to do is move him over here, but I think that one got hit by what was the last turn? Let's see. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to watch it again. Them to hit that. I couldn't remember, so I had to look again. Just use them for smoke. So that was risky because I wasn't sure if there's anybody there. But looks like we're okay. So I'm back to covering that hex if something shows up there. Okay, so the mortars need to move up, but right now it's not obvious where they can go. I think he's quite well suppressed, so if I move, he shouldn't get an opportunity fire, and there's no special op fire because he's not close enough. So I'm gonna leave him there for now because he can fire. Okay, so that's done. This side. I actually want to move back. Actually want to move forward here. So, let's move him over here. Well, I'm not sure that's a really good idea. Well, actually, it's okay because it's not a great idea, but it's something to do. If he moves in here, as long as I got that hex covered, I know there's nobody in there, right? I know there's nobody in there now. I know there's nobody in there. So then there's really only one hex that he could be attacked from if I move into there. Okay, he's moved. I need to move the... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave him there. Yeah, let's leave him there. These guys now. I can move in there. Well, think about that for a moment. Okay, so I move in there. He can be attacked by at most one hex. Now he's gonna be on his own. So, and well, that's pretty normal. I'm fighting in urban fighting. It's pretty standard stuff. Now there's nothing. I can't support him at all. There's nothing I can do for him. Ah! rally. Sappers, yep. Okay, that was weird. I did not expect them to actually pull back that easily. They didn't use their heat weapons, though. That's weird. Well, they'll come back. I'm gonna take a risk here. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Problem is because I took such a big hit there. He's not able to move now. Now, if they were in the hex, then they couldn't be. There can't be any mines in there, because they have to lay mines in front of them. So that would require him to move into a hex where he's placed mines. He was probably planning to place mines here. Well, I guess these were the guys who were placing the mines there. How many casualties I take? 2. Yes, typical urban fighting. I'm actually going to take a risk and move him in there. Need to move him up there. And there. His line of sight is quite restricted. You have to be out here. Which is possible, but come this far, might as well keep going. Okay, so I think we're done. Tanks and vehicles need to be moved, and then we really are done. Okay, so where is he going to move? I might put him in there. So then he only needs 1 hex. added that one. Okay, I don't know. Not much I can do. Not much you can do on this side anymore. I think so. I'll move them this way. Oh, that's what we can do. Okay, so that's that. And I only have targets that way. Lost sight of that. Yeah, actually, I don't want to get any more suppression because I may not be able to move then. Now he may actually have a range set. I don't think don't think the infantry will opportunity fire. So that's not helpful at all. Back here. That was good. If they move, when they move forward, you might get some opportunity shots at them. All right. It is opportunity firing, so that's good news for me. Probably not good news for my opponent, but that's how it goes. That was painful. Okay, so I think I'm done this artillery, I think. Smoke, probably. It'll only arrive after the enemy turn anyway, so I'm not. He's gonna retreat. Well, no, he's actually gonna run away yet, unfortunately. So that's yeah, mistaken. Um, I don't know. Well, that's all I can do. I'm gonna leave it, actually. I think I got enough smoke here. Those are now suppressed, so maybe they won't get as good a shot of them next time. Yeah, so what else can I do? Probably artillery fire on those. They were moving, though, so... I mean, they pinned now, but that doesn't mean anything. He's already retreating. Okay. Ammo situation. I think some of these are out of ammo. He's got half a salvo left, basically. He's got one salvo. He's out. And, yep, I'm running low on ammo already. In that case, I might as well, so I don't have any exact targets. I think I'll just hold off for this turn and take my lumps, as the saying goes. I'm really surprised that they pulled back so fast. Okay, so let's check ranges. Let's not forget that. I think I deployed my artillery too far back. I now know that you have to deploy them within 20 hexes of the area you expect to be using them against, because otherwise you get a lot of scatter from the mortars. They land in hexes outside the target hex. If you put them within 20 hexes, then every single round will land in the target hex, which avoids wasting ammo really, and puts a lot more suppression on the enemy. All right, ranges. I've moved very fast here, so that could prove fatal. We shall see. I'm actually thinking now I might move. Like, I still have range 3. It's possible for me to move again. The main problem is we're on a slope, so that's gonna cost. Actually, I have one more hex of movement. Main problem is there's now 2 hexes here where you could be attacked from. Actually, this one is a better place to move in. Yeah, I'm gonna move him here. Yeah, we'll do that. Late minute decision there. Range 3, range 3, 0, 3. 3. Yeah, okay. Nope, reset to 3. Three. Zone turned off and range 0. Let's try it. See how that works out. Might as well experiment when you know. Right now, this platoon is down to like 1 squad and the leader, so total clusterfuck. An epic clusterfuck, in fact. Yeah, well, I suck, and I'm inexperienced. What do you want? Let's see. Range of 7. I don't think that's useful. Yeah. Just to 3. Can hit that hex if somebody moves in there. Can't really support that one that well. But if somebody moves in there, I mean that's a immediate attack. So, and actually, what I should do is probably turn those. Okay, I did set that. Range 0. Not going to be seen there, but I don't really think I can do much about it. He's suppressed now, but who knows? Hopefully he's bewildered enough that he can actually... so, range here, I think... Let's make it that. I'll leave that at 6. Unfortunately, the tanks won't opportunity fire at infantry that are very far away. So, as a support infantry support weapon, they're quite a bit limited that way. Okay, so that's fine. That is fine. These guys actually are not terribly useful anymore. Yeah, well, they have range set to 7. He's a range set to 7. Yeah, we can cover that hex if something moves in there, but that's about it. Don't think they will, though. Actually, I need to get a scout closer, so if it may help spot something that moves in there. A scout could move in there and I wouldn't see it. Range 12. Oops. Actually, don't think it's worthwhile setting a longer range for him. I might as well leave it like that, though, because... uh-oh. Wow, how can we see that? Okay, so Panhard is moving up there. Why is it I can see that? Why do I know that's there? And why do I suddenly see it now? And I didn't see it before. That's weird. The scout car. It's got a big enough gun. It's got 47mm gun on it. But its armor's pretty thin. Why do I suddenly see that? That is weird. Very, 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 very weird. Because it's not showing up here. Yeah, it's gone now. Remnants. The game just is really weird. It's probably a remnant of the replay. Yeah, okay, so... I mean, obviously, I know it's there because it's not going away. I don't know how I could have seen that, though. There's no line of sight. Could he have had line of sight through there? No way. There's no way he could have had line of sight through there. Maybe from there. That's the only possibility I can see. Okay, well that's helpful, but not helpful, if you know what I mean. Shit. Okay, well, that changes things. Just finally decided it's time to move some armor up. In that case, I probably don't want to leave him there. Actually, I do. Yeah, because you can still see the top of that. There's only one X he can't see. Actually, you can see that too. Just looks like I can't. So, yeah, that's good enough. And I think the range should be fine. It's hard to tell. It's got target of 14. Range of 14. That was 14. Okay, 14 is there. Okay, so we'll increase that. It's kind of long though. It's not useful. Increase it to 15. I think that should cover it. Because this one's in... You know, we fired at his range 15. Right, it was range 14, and that's in X 5123, so 5127 is there, that's 49. Yeah, so if we get a shot as soon as it moves up. and he fired at that one, which is in 51 as well. And that was range 12. And that's range 11, actually. Range 12 should work. Do you want to fire 1x further back? Yeah. Yeah, range 12 works for me. Now, I have no idea. I think it's that the infantry unit I had in the buildings. You really gotta be careful of the line of sight. It's so awkward. Okay, well, let's end the turn. Okay, he managed to escape out of there, but